Welcome to another What He Really Thinks. Today's a very, very special What He Really Thinks. Why? Because I'm joined by my sister Athena! Woo! Today's What He Really Thinks is all about what he really thinks about long-distance relationships. So, we're going to do it a bit different this week. I'm just going to talk and you're going to interject straight away.
I'm going to interrupt.
Straight away. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. So, first thing he really thinks is, the first point is, what he really thinks is, if I'm going to be away for said month, 6 months, 3 months, a year, whatever, nookie, bedroom play, I ain't going to get none.
I think you're going to get quite a bit, actually.
How?
Because the leash has been...
Oh, right. So what we're saying, right. So the first thing we're saying then is what he really thinks. The immediate retort is trust. That's the main thing that a woman's thinking. Right,
trust is the biggest thing. Can we trust each other? Because we do. You know, we're not angels. Most of us are, but there are some of us letting the side down, and it's a trust thing. It's a trust thing.
Okay. So I'm away now, and I've been gone for 3 months. Right. The second thing that's really on my mind could be a trust thing, but really and truly, it's whether or not this relationship is going to last the journey. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's a good point to reevaluate where you are with each other.
Right.
You know, is it a charade?
It could make us stronger.
It could make absolutely makes the heart go stronger.
Absolutely, absolutely. And not only that, it could actually, because of the distance, the strength of the relationship, the communication in the relationship, so it could increase. Funnily enough, because we'll be calling each other a lot more often, and
lots of things can increase. You could do really funky things like online that you might not even do.
So family shows.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. I mean, other things would increase too, like emotionally. But when you have a camera in your bedroom.
Point number 3, before I go to that, it's whathereallythinks.co.uk. Obviously, it is WHRT100 on YouTube. And of course, it's WHRT on Twitter. Follow me, because I always follow you guys.
Follow him.
Follow me. I'm going to get a little bit deep now. And I'm going to say something which may or may not agree with you, which is that if I'm going to go away for 6 months or whatever...
Where are you going to? Location is very important.
Why is location important?
Are you going to Newcastle or are you going to Miami?
I've been there.
If you're going to Newcastle, I'll trust you 100%. Right. I've seen them girls.
Well, away the lads, and all of my people in Newcastle upon Tyne, Middlesbrough, North Tyneside, I love you. Please buy the book. Please don't watch this colloquial.
If you love them, then you're definitely not going there. However, if you're going to Miami, bikinis, thongs...
Oh, I see. So in the ladies' mind, right? So the
cocktails,
right. Again, I said it's a family show. So wait a minute here. Are we actually saying? That's the drink. We actually saying that my location increases the level of discomfort, the level of mistrust potentially?
Oh, it's a factor. If you're in the Caribbean, if you're in the Dominican Republic, Demerara, skin and all that, it's gonna be there's envy. Because I'm stuck in London, and B, there is that kind of, it's that tropical landscape. It's the temptation. It's it goes back to trust. It will affect the trust that someone might have in you to keep it in your pants.
I'm thinking to myself here, in terms of what he really thinks, if the trust issue was on my side, the way that we could get around that would be regular communication. The way that we could get around that would be Skype. The way that we could get around that would be telephone calls regularly and stuff like that.
Not just Facebook poking. It needs to be real. You need to be in your house 2 hours a day.
That level would be what we needed.
I knew someone in a long distance relationship. They're now married, but the guy was in India. She was in Hackney. So you can imagine.
It's like. Sorry, go on. Yeah.
So, she was on the phone to this guy for an hour and a half every evening. Every evening. That's what it took to keep them together. Yeah, and she had to go into a meeting room, so God knows what they were talking about.
Did she work for Hackney Council?
Yeah, she did. They're happily married now. So,
fantastic. Okay, so it does work. Obviously, it does work
if you put the effort in.
And were they friends? Sorry, were they together quite a while before he went away?
It's a long story. It's too long for this, but they met on holiday. So
India?
He already, Hong Kong.
Was he on a long distance relationship and cheated with her?
No, we never know. We'll never know. I'm assuming they were both single when they met. And it's a fantastic story, but that's an example of how long distance relationship works, because they really wanted to be together. And that's the thing, it's a test. It tests you. If you don't want to be together, that's when questions start to arise. That's when your eye will start to wander onto the next man or the next girl.
Or the next girl.
Or if Oh, you're good at this. Start talking.
What he really thinks. The third thing and final thing. I'm going to get a little bit deeper now, right? What if what he really thinks is that, is this going to last? And not is this going to last when we're away. Is this going to last when I get back? What I mean by is, you're going away for 6 months, then you come back for 2 weeks. Now, in my mind, I've been building up all of this excitement because I can't wait to see you. Yeah. I'm really excited. Exactly. Lots of things building up, right? And then when we see each other, it's like a train wreck. You know, it's like, wow, bam, smack, for the first couple of days.
Oh.
Then my excitement level kind of dips.
You wish you were back in Miami. This is exactly what it is. Normally, if you've gone away, you've gone away to further yourself, right? Yeah. And you've gone away to have a great time. And all of a sudden, the only thing keeping you in Thornton Heath, where you've come back to, is me. And then there's a sacrifice. Right? On the one hand, there's me, or whoever the girl is. On the other hand, there's your glamorous lifestyle. And it's like, is it worth it? Especially if I'm not willing to give up my lifestyle to join you.
Well, this is what I was going to say. Because I'm thinking what he really thinks, if this is going to be a continuous thing, is that we need to get some kind of definitive, as in this is where it's going to go, this is where it's headed, right? So men are very simple. You've never heard me say that, innit? So I need to know the destination. That's a major factor in this. And
so
when
honesty.
Honesty, yeah, absolutely.
Honesty, clarity. Okay, absolutely. Here's the destination.
Yeah.
My ovaries are ticking. We need to eventually have a pathway to pregnancy. How do you feel about that now? How do you feel about the 2 weeks holiday now?
I'm going to Miami. People, it's been wonderful. Please get in touch. Let us know what you think. We'll see you next time at WHRT, what you really think.
Thanks for having me.
Bye. Thank you, Athena. Thank you.